started this one yesterday and it kind of looks a bit blurry, but that's because there's texture. From this viewpoint, it kind of looks like a car maybe at the bottom. It's also perhaps a lizard or a bird, a large cat with a hat, taking up most of the right hand side, and then a figure seated in front of them, possibly another figure in front of them as well. I can't remember if it was bibliomancy or I was particularly interested in this section, but I was looking at 2 Samuel 17:17. Jonathan and Ahimaaz stayed by Enrogel, for they might not be seen to come into the city, and a wench went and told them, and they went and told King David. I've said before, the word for city is a bit like newt, which could be a play on the concept of newt, but I was more interested in this instance with the reference to a wench, and apparently this is the only time this word appears in the Bible. Commonly maidservant or handservant. I've mentioned before an intrigue with this concept, and in this instance, this woman took and spread a covering over the well that the two guys hid in, and spread ground corn on the floor. Is that a reference to the concept of the virgin, Virgo and grain, as well as the well of water? I'm sure wench had bad connotations even when it was written, but there are very few people I know who would use that word. Very few women who wouldn't slap someone who used it. I was looking for this concept of a handmaid in Egypt to look for a hieroglyph and found BAKT, symbolised with a bird, a bread bun, a seated person, and a basket with a handle. Now the bird is a saddle-billed stork, represents the Ba soul. The basket with the handle represents the letter K, it's often associated with the lord or king, and is symbolically a bowl. All this to say, I think it means something more than a handmaid, servant. There is somebody called Becky Tartan, who's likely the youngest daughter of Amenhotep III and Queen Tai, or T, which would suggest she was a princess. There's also the Princess of Bekten, which is a myth, Bekten being near the Euphrates River. And there's a link between this idea of a handmaiden and going back to the book of Genesis and Hagar, Sarah and Abraham. She bore Abraham's son, Ishmael, and I assume must have been of some important bloodline in order to become the father of many nations. Now the AI on my computer, which is probably a load of crap, also said that this could also refer to Bastet, where the K is replaced by an S. Originally a fierce lioness warrior goddess of the sun, she became a cat goddess. Calmed herself down a bit. I'm going to talk about the rest of the imagery in the picture in another video because I've rambled so long. Don't forget to like and subscribe.